Nyaju odibo wanyi nko se blowa. Ekene Maria Egypt na Gracia o se blowa no nyeli idi ngozi n'etiti gboro niile ọjazi ngozi bụ afọ gị Jesu.
Maria Jesu nke Chukwu
okwu emela arụ ekene Maria Egypt na Gracia o se blowa no nyeli idi ngozi n'etiti gboro niile ọjazi ngozi bụ afọ gị Jesu.
Maria Jesu nke Chukwu
Jọbara anyị ayọ onye nke Chukwu dị asọ ayịyọ anyị na-ayọ gị o Chukwu kirinye Kraịst anyị n'ime obi anyị ka anyị bụ ndị nje butere ozi ọma wee mara iwere arụ Kristi nwa gị site n'afọ ya na obi ya wee bata n'otito na mbilite n'ọnwụ ya site na Kristi dị nwere anyị. Amen. Otito dịrị Nna na Nwa na Mmụọ Nsọ. Otito dịrị Nna na Nwa na Mmụọ Nsọ. Otito dịrị Nna na Nwa na Mmụọ Nsọ. Ka mkpụrụ obi ndị niile kwere gara aga mkpụrụ obi fazuru ike na ndokwa.
Amen.
Onye nwe anyị nọnyere ụnụ ka Chineke ji ike niile gọzie ụnụ Nna na Nwa na Mmụọ Nsọ.
Listen to news updates on Eidel-Kabir 103.5 FM immediately after Angelus 6 o'clock a.m. and 6 o'clock p.m. weekdays. Stay tuned to be updated, to be informed. News updates, live reports. Eidel-Kabir FM breaks the news with actualities.
I believe that if we are hoping for a new Nigeria,
you can as well listen online via mixlr.com/GistFM.
Good morning and welcome to Eidel-Kabir 103.5 FM News Update. Today, the 27th day of June 2023. The time is 4 minutes past the hour of 6. Martin Ifeanyi Ikizie is my name. The headlines. Soludo awards scholarship to best UTME candidate. Tribunal, Ebonyi government speaks on plans to pay 1 billion naira to influence judiciary. Labour Party rejects Guba candidate's sack by Imo court. Eid-El-Kabir, federal government declares Wednesday, Thursday as public holidays. Xenophobic attack on Ndibo may mark disintegration of Nigeria. We didn't want to overthrow government, says Wagner leader Progazine. Now, details. Soludo awards scholarship to best UTME candidate. Anambra Governor Chukwuma Soludo has awarded a scholarship to Miss Nkeshinyere Ume of Anambra State, who came top in the 2023 Unified Tertiary Matriculation Examination (UTME). Reposition in the education sector was yielding the desired dividend. Ume, who scored a cumulative mark of 360 in the 2023 UTME, was offered a scholarship to study any course of her choice at the Chukwuemeka Odumegwu Ojukwu University. Tribunal. Ebonyi government speaks on plans to pay 1 billion naira to influence judiciary. The Ebonyi state government has debunked claims that it has set aside 1 billion naira to pay its way through the cases before the electoral tribunal in favor of the candidates of the All Progressive Congress (APC) in the state. The Ebonyi government said claims that it paid 1 billion naira to influence the judgment of the judiciary in its favor is baseless, unfounded, and unfortunate. Speaking to pressmen in Abakaliki, the Commissioner for Information and State Orientation, Jude Opo, remarked that the Ebonyi State Governor, Mr. Francis Mwifu, has confidence in the Nigerian judiciary and had no reason to panic over the outcome of the cases before the tribunal. The commissioner called on the general public to disregard the allegation, saying it was part of the antics of the opposition elements to destabilize the smooth administration of the governor. Opo submitted that the attention of the Ebonyi State government has been drawn to a fictitious guerrilla media outfit single-handedly operated by one Pascal Oluchukwu, who resides in the United Arab Emirates. It is unfortunate that politicians who were rejected by the Ebonyi people during the last general elections could hire a man who was not in Ebonyi State during the elections to make liberious statements against the judges of the tribunal and the entire Nigerian judiciary just to score cheap political points. The government of Ebonyi State respects the judiciary and its lordships. Our unshakable confidence in the Nigerian judiciary system is not in doubt, he stated. Labour Party rejects Guba candidate sack by Imo Court. The national leadership of the Labour Party has rejected a court judgment purportedly sacking its Imo State governorship candidate, Senator Atan Ashonu. The Julius Abure-led party noted that the judgment in question was fraudulently procured by former members of the party masquerading as leaders. This was contained in a statement signed by the acting National Publicity Secretary Obiora Ifo in Abuja on Monday. Ifo said the leadership of the Labour Party read with utter dismay the judgment entered against our candidate in the November governorship election in Imo State, distinguished Senator Atan Ashonu. We can confirm that the judgment was fraudulently procured by our former but now suspended members led by Lamidi Apapa, and we have directed our legal team to appeal the judgment with immediate effect. This is not the first time we will be seeing such a backdoor judgment. You'll recall that the Apapa group is known for propagating falsehood, misinformation, and a series of blackmail, and this is yet another of their mischief. Not too long ago, we had intimated Nigerians, particularly our teaming party members, of the activities of the Apapa-led renegades, how they have been moving around Nigeria shopping for a willing court that will do their biddings. The judgment in Bayelsa is akin to what transpired in Kano State recently, where they procured a judgment against our party and against our Abia State then governor-elect. They have not relented on their evil mission, hence this judgment in Bayelsa State, even against the territorial jurisdiction as required by the law of the land. The fraudulently procured judgment is against the doctrine of fair hearing as provided by the 1999 Constitution, as the party candidate was not a subject to the suit and therefore not aware of the ongoing litigation. He further said all that they did was that the Apapa cronies came together, divided themselves, some posed as defendants and others as pensioners. Eid-El-Kabir. Federal government declares Wednesday, Thursday as public holidays. The federal government has declared Wednesday, June 28 and Thursday, June 29, 2023 as public holidays in commemoration of this year's Eid-El-Kabir celebration. This was contained in a statement by Permanent Secretary in the Ministry of Interior, Oluwatoyin Akinlade, on Monday. The federal government has declared Wednesday, June 28 and Thursday, June 29, 2023 public holidays in commemoration of this year's Eid-El-Kabir celebration and highly felicitates with Muslim Ummah at home and in diaspora, Akinlade said. Akinlade urged Muslims and all Nigerians to make sacrifices for the growth and the development of their communities and their great country, Nigeria. The Permanent Secretary also expressed hope that the prayers and sacrifices of the season will bring about peace, unity, and progress in Nigeria. Xenophobic attack on Ndi Igbo may mark disintegration of Nigeria. Ume, a member representing Anambra Central Senatorial District in the upper chamber of the National Assembly, Senator Victor Ume, has warned that any attempt to continue to subject Ndi Igbo to xenophobic attack in any part of Nigeria may spell doom to the peace and unity of one Nigeria. Ume, who spoke as a special guest of honor at the 2023 Umunri Cultural Fiesta tagged Oganiru Umunri, held at Enugu Agidi community in Njukoka local government area, explained that the Igbos, as the Aborigines of Nigeria have the right to reside in any part of Nigeria and do their business as guaranteed by the Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. The two-time ranking lawmaker said that the practice of xenophobic attacks on Ndi Igbo or anywhere in Nigeria would be resisted at all costs, advising the elder statesman and the federal government to do the needful before it degenerates into a state of catastrophe. The lawmaker said that neither the Igbos, Hausas, or Yoruba nations should be allowed in any interest or personal sentiments to launch any attack on any tribe who live in every corner of Nigeria doing their legitimate business and as well contribute their quota to promoting the well-being of all those places they live peacefully. He said Igbo, as the indigenous people of Nigeria, did not migrate to Nigeria nor come from a new place outside Nigeria to become Nigerians. Rather, they are the aborigines of Nigeria who have the right to reside in any part of the country to do their business. Lagos State was one of those places in Nigeria the Igbos live and do their lawful business. It is also not disputable that without Igbos in Lagos State, their economy will collapse completely and become nothing because, according to him, the Igbos built houses in Lagos and as well make it strong and live there happily, he stated. Now we move over to the foreign scene. We didn't want to overthrow government, says Wagner leader Prigozhin. The leader of the Russian Wagner group, Yevgeny Prigozhin, said that there was a decision to dissolve the group on July 1st, according to media reports. Prigozhin said on Monday that his rebellion was aimed at saving his group, not at overthrowing the Russian regime. We went to protest, not to overthrow the power in the country, Prigozhin said in an 11-minute audio message in which he did not reveal his whereabouts, the first since he called for rebellion last weekend. Members of the Wagner group began withdrawing from positions they control in Russia after an agreement with the Kremlin, which stipulated stopping their advance towards Moscow and the departure of their leader, Prigozhin, to Belarus. After about 24 hours of global anticipation regarding the cause of the event of the Wagner rebellion, the explosion was defused when the Kremlin and the Prigozhin reached an agreement whereby the latter would stop his rebellion and leave for Belarus, following the mediation of his president Alexander Lukashenko. Despite the agreement, security measures remain tight in Moscow, while other Russian regions lifted restrictions on movement as of Saturday. This is where we draw the curtain on news update on Ebon at the 103.5 FM. But before we leave, a quick look at the headlines. Soludo awards scholarship to best UTME candidate. Tribunal, Ebonyi government speaks on plans to pay 1 billion naira to influence judiciary. Labour Party rejects Guba candidate sack by Imo court. Eid-El-Kabir, federal government declares Wednesday, Thursday as public holidays. Xenophobic attack on Ndi Igbo may mark disintegration of Nigeria. We didn't want to overthrow government, says Wagner leader Prigozhin. You just listened to news update on Ebona at 103.5 FM. News produced and read by Martin Ifa and Shukwe. Thank you for listening. Good morning.
Listen to news updates on Ebona at 103.5 FM immediately after Angeles 6 o'clock a.m. and 6 o'clock p.m. weekdays. Stay tuned to be updated, to be informed. News updates, live reports. Ebona FM breaks the news with actualities.
I believe that if we are hoping for a new Nigeria,
You can as well listen online via mixlr.com/GistFM. To be or not to be? Do you have acting skills? Do you have what it takes? to be on the spotlight in acting. Here is the opportunity you have been waiting for. Baboa Production presents audition for the radio drama Eriko on Ebona 103.5 FM. For more information on how to register and feature, visit Ebona 103.5 FM inside the European Residency Hotel, Ugidi, opposite Omunike Boys, or you call 080-391-67049. Registration ends on Friday, 7th of July 2023. Don't miss out.
Ladies and gentlemen, tighten your seatbelts as we take you on this smooth ride. Let's go! It's the morning drive on 103.5 Ebona DFM, keeping your morning engaging as we take you through the smoothest ride on radio
From 7 a.m. to 9:30 a.m.
Getting your morning inspired, be informed. Let's interact only on the morning drive.
Make it a date with Martin Efanshuku, aka Meta,
and Christy eidmiladunnabi, aka Classy.
from Monday to Friday from 7 a.m. to 9:30 a.m.
On the morning drive.
103.5 FM.
Guys, if you like, subscribe and share.